Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the Nintendo Direct thingy that happened the other day. It wasn't really a Direct, it was called the Partner Showcase. And I think it was kind of pointless because they just could have put out trailers of all this stuff. But I thought it was good. So the first thing they talked about was Cadence of Hyrule DLC. And I gotta admit, I'm not a huge fan of the game, but I think it's cool that Nintendo gave the rights to Zelda to an indie developer and it did well, and I think that Nintendo should definitely do that more in the future. And if you don't know what the game is, it's basically a Zelda rhythm game, and you like time your moves to the music, and it's really good. So there's going to be 3 DLC packs, 2 character packs, and then the third one is going to have a story mode DLC. I probably won't get the DLC because I probably wouldn't play it, but I think that's good for people who like the game more. Now the second thing they showed off was something that I have been interested in since they announced it in a Direct last year called Rogue Company. All they said was like it was a shooter game being worked on. It would come out in 2020. And yesterday they showed a really cool trailer for it. The game also came out yesterday, and there are 3 versions of the game that are out right now. They're Founders Editions. There's a $15, a $30, and a $60. But in a few months it's going to be free, like what they did with Paladins a couple years ago. So I got the cheapest one, the $15 one, and I will be doing a video on it because I played a couple matches yesterday and I really liked it. And from what I can tell, it's running at higher than 30 frames. So it might be one of the best shooters on the Switch, but I'll talk about that in another video. Now the next game was WWE 2K Battlegrounds. And I actually really liked NBA Playgrounds that came out a few years ago. But
that's what I'm talking about!
This just looks really janky to me, and the trailer with the actors, I thought it was very cheesy, and you can tell that the actors, like, they were just like, okay, pretend you're playing the game and be excited. So not very good acting, and I don't think anyone would actually be that excited for this. But it looks kind of good, and I noticed that one of the characters got eaten by an alligator, so it's gonna be definitely better than the WWE 2K18 and 19. Those were terrible, but this is definitely gonna be better. I won't be playing it because I don't care about wrestling, but I think it looks like an okay game. Now the next 2 things were actually pretty cool. They announced that Shin Megami Tensei 3 was getting a remaster, and to be honest, I don't care about Shin Megami Tensei, but I know a lot of people do, and that's good for them. And they also talked about Shin Megami Tensei 5, which this is the first time they talked about it in years. Like, before the Switch even came out is when they announced it would be coming to Switch, and now they're finally talking about it again. And me, along with a lot of other people, thought the game was scrapped or dead. But it's good to see that it's still coming out, and it looks like a pretty good game for people who are a fan of JRPGs. I know a lot of people were disappointed in the Direct, but it wasn't really a Direct. You weren't supposed to go into this expecting a new Smash character or Metroid Prime 4. It's a partner showcase, which means only third-party stuff. And I thought they showed off some good stuff, and I thought it was definitely one of the worst Directs that they've done, but I thought it was pretty good. So yeah, that's pretty much all, and I'll see you in the next video.